You wake up to sunlight that feels like a spotlight. A curated apartment, floor-to-ceiling glass. The city hums below like a satisfied engine. You have everything you were told would make you free. A key card, reservations, invitations that start with your name. You have the freedom to choose any menu, any seat, any hour. So why does your chest feel tight? You scroll through feeds, smiling faces. Ferraris in the rain, a private jet slicing through clouds. You buy a coffee that costs more than your first car. You laugh at a joke you do not remember enjoying. You are the architect of a life built on transactions. Contracts, deposits, subscriptions to belonging. You think freedom is a line item. You think money is a door. You spend, and therefore you are liberated. But that morning, the elevator stops between floors. Lights blink. Silence drops like a curtain. You are suspended, locked into a small rectangle of glass and air. And in that stall, with your pulse loud as a drum, you realize how thin the separation is between luxury and cage. The day unfolds with an invitation you can't refuse. A gala, a launch, a celebration in a marble hall. You wear armor stitched from labels. You arrive minutes late. Cameras pivot. People applaud your silhouette. You move through the crowd like a comet, bright, warm, observed. But each smile is a calculation. Each conversation a currency exchange. Compliments come with invisible receipts. You listen more than you speak because speaking risks exposing need. You nod when praise streams your way. You thank when favors are suggested. You sponsor dreams and expect interest. You are always balancing, not numbers. Expectations. At a corner table, someone asks about your next venture. You list achievements like grenades, tossing them so people will step back. You fear silence because silence lets others see what you fear most. Emptiness. A child wanders through the hall, sticky fingers and untamed laughter. No one asks where the child will sit. No one notices the child is freer than everyone in tailored suits. You watch him run and your chest tightens again. You realize you have paid for everything except the right to run. You take a flight that gets you where you think you want to be. First class, a sleeping pod, champagne that tastes like success. But the plane is crowded with ghosts. Ghosts wearing your old versions, first promotions, old lovers, discarded promises. They curve the aisles with polite smiles. They whisper offers you already accepted. You realize you traded time for travel. You sit in transit more than you live. Your calendar is a ledger of obligations. Meetings replace afternoons. Calls replace quiet. You feel the hours shrink. Money buys speed and distance. It does not buy presence. On the screen in front of you, a video plays. A montage. Birthdays via livestream. Apologies typed in capitals. Children with half greens on their plates. You realize you have been outsourcing your life to schedules and couriers. You can pay someone to show up at an event. You cannot pay someone to feel what you feel when you miss it. You close your eyes and the hum of engines becomes a clock. Then a call from home you could not ignore. The voice is smaller, things are quiet in the background. You have enough money to fix anything, you think. You have enough money to smooth over the noise. But some noises do not accept currency. They need attention. They need you. You book the next flight. You hurry through terminals with a briefcase full of receipts, trying to outrun the ache. At the gate, an old man sits with a sack of bread. He gives you a look that is not impressed by your boarding pass. You see in his eyes a freedom that costs less than a taxi. You are struck by the absurdity. All your doors are wide open, but none of them opens the one you need. In the hospital corridor, lights hum like interrogation lamps. You hold hands and you feel money become heavy between your fingers. You realize that money is a tool. It is not a heart. It can buy silence, but not peace. It can buy assistance, but not presence. You begin to catalog the bargains you made. The first one was subtle. A missed dinner here, a postponed conversation there. You counted the savings and lost track of the ledger where love should have been. You invested in portfolios and forgot to invest in patience. You outsourced coaching, bookings, parenting, love, like pieces of a house you hope to assemble by check. When a storm comes, money buoys broken things. But it does not teach you how to rebuild a roof with your hands. It does not replace the smell of rain on your lover's hair. You realize a life bought is a life appointed. You feel the sting of regret like salt, not because you have less, but because you have less of you. You begin to choose differently. Small defiance at first, a dinner without a reservation, a morning without an email, a phone left face down on the table. They feel rebellious, like taking a pen back from someone who borrowed it forever. You sit on a bench in a park and watch people trade glances instead of feeds. You measure time not by profit, but by warmth. You feel lighter, and that lightness frightens you. The day you realized money couldn't buy freedom ends quietly, not with a bang, but with an unremarkable sunrise. You stand in a kitchen that is not immaculate. There is a coffee maker that sputters and a window that needs cleaning. You make 2 cups and pause before you call someone you've delayed. You hear a voice answer with surprise and then joy. You hear laughter filling spaces that spreadsheets never reached. You make a choice that costs nothing and changes everything. You say, "I will be there," you go. On the street, you pass the child from the gala. He is older by a year, dirt on his shoes, a lopsided grin. You smile without performing. Freedom, you finally understand, is not the absence of restraint. It is the presence of permission. Permission to be small, to be messy, to stay, to leave, to show up. You spent so long equating abundance with absence. Absence of worry, absence of limitation. You have learned abundance can be generous and present. Money gives options, but freedom demands choice. You sit with someone who needs you. You are unpaid and rich. You realize your wealth was misplaced. You reassign it. You buy time with nothing in your wallet but an honest gesture. The day closes not with your ledger balanced, but with a promise kept. You walk home under a sky that has not been privatized. Stars, cold air. The city looks less like a stage and more like a map. You map a new route, not to more things, but to more moments. You are not suddenly free of all fear. You still worry, you still plan, but now you ask who these plans are for. You ask who you are saving your life to impress. You have money, you keep it. You also keep this: the decision to show up when it matters. That day rewired something small and monumental inside you. You learned that the currency of freedom is not minted in banks. It is minted in acts, in presence, in the quiet economies of care. You close your door and lock it, not to escape, but to return. You are finally willing to be present where it counts. The camera pulls back. You are a small figure in a wide world, not lost, not purchased. Free in ways money never promised.